Welcome back to Tech Time with T, guys. Finally, summer's here. I'm gonna try to fix some cars, make some video for you guys. Been a while. So today I got 2010 Nissan Versa, and we're gonna replace a brand new starter. So that's what we're doing today. I will show you step by step. Should be nice and easy, all right? Let's rock and roll. All right, we get it from rockauto.com. The part number is 17982N. That is a brand new starter from rockauto.com. All right, first thing I want to do is, for a safety reason, I would recommend to take out the negative battery terminal, which using the socket number 10 millimeter and a ratchet. There we go. That's a negative, that's positive. Usually on the battery actually says a plus sign and a negative sign. So take out the negative. That's what you're doing. Okay. Up. So just take it out and put it right there. It's good enough. So now you can start removing all the other parts. All right, the next step you want to take is part of the air intake. It's held by a couple of clips here. So use a flathead and just take it out. One there. Then the second one. Try to save what you can, but it's pretty cheap at the store, the clips, okay? The second one. All right, next one, once you take out the clips, there's basically this whole piece here and here actually comes off. So this part of it, it's held by a rubber bushing at the bottom. Just lift it up and pull it out. Okay, so I'm doing is that. Some clips here, and that's all you have to do. The whole thing comes out. All right, the next step I want to do is take out the coolant. So basically, it's a clip. You just pull up, and the whole thing comes out. And that's how you get access to the starter, right on the bottom of the coolant, the reservoir. All right, so all you do is just lift it up and take it out. There you go. Just a clip, as you can see right here. All right, for a better access, you want to remove the wire harness right in front of the starter. It's right here. So we just press the clip down and then pull out towards you. There you go. There you go. That's the wire harness right there, right in front of the starter. All right, next thing I want to do is I want to show you this here, out here. This is the brand new one, which is two electrical harness, which we're gonna remove this here, and then this two here. There's two wire harness connecting this electrical parts, I guess, harness. So we're gonna take this out and take this one out. Okay, I just want to make sure you see that, because most likely you're gonna be covered when we video this and actually doing it. Okay, that's what we're doing next. Take this two thing out. All right, here is the two electrical parts connection. This is rubber, so just remove that rubber out. The sleeves basically. Okay, so you can see it, and then this here too. All right, there you go. That's where it is. All right, to use to take out the electrical nut, the small one is the 8 millimeter socket and a ratchet, and then another one is the bigger one. It's the 13 millimeter socket with a ratchet. And that's how you remove it. So I'm going to go with the small one first, the 8 millimeter, okay? All right, here's the 8 millimeter socket, smaller one. Just take it out. It's a little tight, but just be patient. Once it's loose, just use the socket only. It's very tight. This is why it's very important to take out the negative. It's electrical stuff, you know. All right, guys. For the bigger connector, I would recommend you use the 12 millimeter socket to take out the nut, because try to use the socket is the long socket where the ratchet is too long. I need room, so I would recommend use a 12 millimeter ratchet wrench. All right, see, 12mm socket. That's what's used there. Ratchet, not socket. It's loose now. You can see barely room here. Okay, that's it. It's loose. All right. While you use the ratchet for a while, just once it's loose, you can see you can use your finger and just take it out. Yeah, very slow when you use the ratchet because you know barely any room for it. And here it comes. That's it right there. That's the 12mm nut. All right, the other one is 8mm. The smaller one is the 12mm. Okay. And here's the electrical part of it. That's the 12mm one, and this is the 8mm. All right, just want to know, like the starter actually hold by 2 large bolts, and it's 18mm. What I'm using is the short socket of 18mm and a swivel ratchet. So that's what I'm doing, and it's pretty easy. As long as you use the short socket, and you will able to have better access. Okay, the long one has hoses and all the wires like in front of it, so it's kind of tough. So get a 18mm short socket and a ratchet. Don't have to be swivel, but I have to swivel one, so it's better. All right. All right. Which one do we just break it? There you go. Now it's nice and easy. As you can see, there's barely any room also. Just go slow on it. That's all you need to do. Just go slow. And slipping out also. Alright guys, I exhausted all the options already to remove the bottom bolt, the 18mm from the top. But there's no way you can do it. Well, possibly there's a way, I'm not sure, but we did 4 or 5 different ways, but we were not able to get it out. There's no enough space for it. I recommend is to take out the panel from the bottom and just try to get the screw from the bolt from the bottom. As I said, right now, I have my assistant taking out the panel right now, so that's what I'm doing. And it is going to be most of the panel bolt is a 10mm socket and a ratchet, so it should be simple. There's like 6 or 7 different 6 or 7 bolts down there to remove to get the panel and access to the second bolt of the starter. Alright guys, the panel's out, so we have a better access. So right now I'm gonna go back to the on the ground under and just break it loose and then take it out from the bottom. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And once you take out the panel, it's nice and open, so you can actually get it out. Alright, just use the ratchet and 18mm socket and just break it and then just take it out. There you go. Slowly, got it. And just take it out. Okay. Just slowly take out the bolt with the socket. You can see the radiator hose is on its way to its way, but should be able to make it. Nice and easy. See, when it's loose, just take it out by your hand. Let me see. When it's loose, by your hand. See, as you can see, I still have the top one there. Still, I didn't take it out completely yet. I don't want to drop it in my face, you know. Coming out, and here we go. There's the bottom one. Okay, the bottom's out. Now get the top one. Okay, once it's loose, just use your socket only and just take it out. There you go. Nice and easy. Here's the second one. It's a big bolt. It's 18mm bolt. Okay. All right, guys. I just want to show you. If you try to take out by your hand, it's very hard to take it out because it's been a long time there. And basically I want to show you this first, but basically this is what it looked like. As you can see, this part here, the back of it, it's a block with a metal block, and you actually try to wedge in a little bit here, so you a little tap, and it should go forward, and then that's when you take it out. Okay, that's what what I need to do. That's what you need to do, really. But be careful with this though. You with a little tap only. You don't want to damage the metal block. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Little wedge, little tap. You can get an opening and just take it out. Okay. You want just a little wedge there, and just tap it. There you go. It's coming out. There's a gap. Okay. Little tap there. There's a gap there. Let me try to get it out now. Okay. You see it's coming out. There you go. And just pull. Just wiggle a little bit. And there we go. There we go. Alright guys, once you get it out, this is the old one, this is the brand new one. You want to compare it, just want to make sure it's correct parts before you try to put it in. And as you can see, the size, the shape, and everything is the same. As you can see, there's 3 of these here, connector. There's about 18mm nut. I believe it's 13, 8mm and 13, and it should look the same to me. Okay, let's install the new one in. All right, let's start install the new starter. So basically, what you do because it's room, usually you go put this go bottom with that, and then you twist it around like this and then in. Okay, sometimes you cannot do that, and you got no room to finagle in there. So you gotta go down and then twist and you're in, and then align the bolt. Okay, let's do it. All right, as you can say, let's go like this. Go down, finagle a little bit. Then you do is twist it. That, yep, and align the bolt hole. Just like that. And let's align first with your hand, the bolt, so it stays. Go. It's very tight. But you want to do your hand first to go in smooth. There you go. Now that's the top. And then you go to the bottom one, align, put in. While your hand nice and smooth, go in. Before you tighten it with the 18mm socket. All right. So use your hand, to align the bolt and put it in like nice and snug first, and then use the ratchet and 18mm socket, tighten it up. You can actually look at the spec you want in your the manual. Okay, from the bottom. So you want to tighten a little bit. Then I'm going to ask my assistant from the top, can tighten the top bolt a little bit more so it'll make it balance. The final touch, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be tight right here. Okay, we're good. Good enough, it's tight. So as I said, if you want to look at the spec, go with your torque, it's fine, but for me, manually, as long as it's very tight, but don't strip it, and you're good to go. Basically, do the 8mm first. Taking out the nut. There you go. Remove it all. Okay, once loose, just take it out by your hand. Try not to drop it. Here's the old one. Here's the new nut for the 12 millimeter nut. Go, take that out for now. All right, I'm putting the electric wire for the small one first, the 8mm. Okay, which is the wire, and then you put a washer in, and then put the nut afterward. So wire, washer, and then the nut. Do it with your hand first. Sorry, I'm blocking you. There you go. It's going in. Okay. Slowly put it in. Let's go with the socket only, more tighter. There you go. Yeah, I guess this job is a backbreaker too, right away. Make sure it's nice and snug. All right, next one is the last connector. So the wire, the washer, then the nut. Okay. Now use a wrench ratchet, 12mm, to tighten it. I'm blocking it, sorry. All right, guys. Last step is put the rubber cover back. One there, and one here. And let me see. Wiggle a little bit, and that is it. Just a covering, like that electro terminal. That's what they call it, I believe. Okay, cover, and then there's the harness. The wire harness, just snap it back on, just push. Okay, right here, the wire harness one. Just a line, and you just push it in, and you hear the snap, and that is good to go. All right, next one, just put the cold reservoir back, which align the clip and push it down, and you should be so set. There we go. Here's the tubing. Okay. All right, the next one is just put a negative batteries back, terminal. I think that's the 10mm socket. 10mm. There you go, tight. Next time is the manifold airflow, air intake. There you go. This one goes here. Slide it in, just like that. And we put the 2 screws back on right here, and then we're all done. Okay, just plastic clips. Snap back on and on, and that is done. All right, once everything back in place, you want to start the car. Hopefully it should work. It's brand new, right? So what I'm doing is perfect. Start right away. So the start is good, and that is how you install the starter for 2010 Nissan Versa. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and press like. 2 thumbs up. Thank you, and have a good day. Take care.